It's Monday, June 30th, 2025, the last day of June. So we will have passed the half of the year. The remaining half, let's do it correctly. Have fun, do more exercise, and lead the way. Today we are going to read this interesting article titled Russia Launches the Biggest Aerial Attack Since the Start of the War, Ukraine says. This article is from AP. Volodymyr Yurchak, June 29, 2025. A file. A Russian drone attacks a building during Russia's massive missile and drone air attack in Kyiv, Ukraine, June 17, 2025. Kyiv. We pronounce it Kiev in Korea, so I guess Kyiv or Kiev, Ukraine. Russia launched its biggest aerial attack against Ukraine overnight, a Ukrainian official said Sunday, part of an escalating bombing campaign that has further dashed hopes for a breakthrough in efforts to end the 30-year-old war. Russia fired a total of 537 aerial weapons at Ukraine, including 477 drones and decoys and 60 missiles. Ukraine's Air Force said of these, 249 were shot down and 226 were lost, likely having been electronically jammed. The onslaught was the most massive airstrike on the country since the beginning of Russia's full-scale invasion in February 2022. Taking into account both drones and various types of missiles, Yuri Inat, head of communications for Ukraine's Air Force, told the Associated Press. The attack targeted several regions, including western Ukraine, far from the front line. Poland and allied countries scrambled aircraft to ensure the safety of Polish airspace, the country's Air Force said. 3 people were killed in each of the drone strikes in the Kherson, Kyiv, and the Dnipropetrovsk regions, according to the 3 governors. Another person was killed by an airstrike in Postyantikivka, local officials said. In addition to aerial attacks, a man died when Russian troops shelled the city of Kherson, and the body of a 70-year-old woman was found under the rubble of a 9-story building hit by Russian shelling in the Zaporizhzhia region. In the far western Lviv region, a large fire broke out at an industrial facility in the city of Drohobych, following a drone attack that also cut electricity to parts of the city. Ukraine's Air Force said one of its 516 airplanes supplied by its Western partners crashed after sustaining damage while shooting down air targets. The pilot died. Russia has recently been improving its drone technology as well as its tactics, striking Ukraine with increasing success. Russian troops reportedly advanced in Donetsk. Russia's defense ministry said it had shot down 3 Ukrainian drones overnight. 2 people were wounded in another Ukrainian drone attack on the city of Bryansk in western Russia. Regional Governor Alexander Bogomants said Sunday morning, adding that 7 more Ukrainian drones had been shot down over the region. Meanwhile, Russia claimed Sunday that it had taken control of the village of Novokrenyansk in the partially Russian-occupied Donetsk region. Russian forces have been slowly grinding toward grinding toward, at some points, on the roughly 1,000-kilometer front line, though their incremental gains have been costly in terms of troop casualties and damaged armor. In another development, Russia's foreign intelligence chief Sergei Naryshkin said he had spoken on the phone with his U.S. counterpart, CIA Director John Ratcliffe. I had a phone call with my American counterpart, and we reserved for each other in the possibility to call at one time and discuss issues of interest to us, Naryshkin said in remarks to state TV reporter Pavel Zurubin, who posted them on his Telegram channel on Sunday. Sunday's attacks follow Russian President Vladimir Putin's comments 2 days ago that Moscow is ready for a fresh round of direct peace talks in Istanbul. 2 recent rounds of talks between Russian and Ukrainian delegations in Istanbul were brief and yielded no progress on reaching a settlement. Zelensky withdraws Ukraine from an anti-landmine pact. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky signed a decree to withdraw Ukraine from the Ottawa Convention banning anti-personnel landmines, a Ukrainian lawmaker said Sunday. The move follows similar recent steps by the Baltic states and Poland. The 1997 treaty prohibits the use, production, stockpiling, and transfer of anti-personnel landmines in an effort to protect civilians from explosives that can maim or kill long after fighting ends. This is a step that the reality of war has long demanded, said Roman Kostenko, Secretary of the Ukrainian Parliament Committee on National Security, Defense, and Intelligence. He noted that Russia is not a party to the convention and is massively using mines against our military and civilians. Well, that's it. I don't know. My voice is strangely hoarse a little bit, and no happy feeling to it, no upside. I guess my mind is a little bit down after my visit to Gwangju, my hometown, right?